big pile of goats. It was cold last night, wasn't it, guys? Yeah, it was cold. What was that about? What was that about? Carolina?
50-mile-per-hour wind gust.
That was screwed down, right? I mean, just strip the screws? That had roofing screws in it, didn't it? So there's the kitchen garden. We have 10. Yeah, it's a mess right now, but there are 10 beds there. This fence that's up is temporary to allow these guys to do some work for us here. So this is where we're going to expand the kitchen garden. So we're gonna have one, and then up here, second, 2 beds there. 2 beds leading up to the door of this little house, we call it the garden house. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5, probably 5 beds going along this fence line here. And then over in this area, there's going to be a patio with a grill, 2 picnic tables, a bonfire ring, and this kind of outdoor entertaining area. So we've been letting these guys, hey Red, we've been letting these guys get rid of everything in this yard, and they've done a very, very thorough job of that. So there's really nothing left.
Even unearth some lumber. Where did that stuff come from?
I don't know. Yeah, it's just like a barren wasteland out here, but we're going to start building these new raised beds and harvesting some of this dirt and mixing it with the compost that our animals have been making us all winter, and turning this into something really, really beautiful. It does not look very beautiful right now, but it's going to be beautiful. So the first task we have to do today is to get these pigs moved to a new pen, which is going to be an interesting feat. So now maybe you could tell us a little bit.
This is Red. I'm sorry, I was a little distracted. I think our cat over there is attacking something. She's stuck?
I don't see her. Oh, no, she's okay.
Catch something?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. Red is something of a farm mascot for us. She just showed up at our house one day and wanted to live here. No one really knew where she came from, so we just kind of took care of her. She had a litter of babies, 11 of them I think, and all 11 died the same day, and she got a little bit depressed. And she's a lot smaller than those crazy half-wild Mangalitzas over there, so we had to put her in by herself over here. But pigs don't really like being alone. So one day, because we're crazy, we decided it'd be a good idea to get her some friends. So we got her these 2 little coonies.
Let's see if I can get them.
They're gonna be basically her adopted babies. They're really sweet. They're like little puppies. They like attention.
She has adopted them. She protects them.
And now what's gonna happen here, she's the sweetest pig in the world. And my plan to get these pigs over there is to basically, me and my teenage son, we're gonna pick one up each, and we're gonna start walking that way. And Red's probably gonna freak out and start howling because they're gonna.
Oh, there will be some squealing.
There will be screaming, and Red will get very, very defensive, and she might try to attack us.
It will sound like we're torturing them when we're actually not. Pigs just scream.
That's the only way I could think to get them over, because they've never, once they've been on our farm, these little guys have never known any other spot than this area. So I don't know that I can lead them any other way, and they don't weigh that much, so we can pick them up. Heather's gonna distract Red with some food, hopefully, to keep her from biting pieces of my butt out.
She's not gonna like it when you start walking away with those babies.
She is not gonna like it, but we'll make do, and we'll get them over there. And that cat is definitely got something.
What'd you get, Shadow? Did you get something? Did you get something? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dang, that's kind of cute. Oh, poor little guy. Is it a rat?
Maybe they just fall. Maybe they just fall. Come on, Red. Mama!
Did you get it? Oh my gosh. Wow. And they're in. Yeah, step one of the kitchen garden expansion project. Let's go in here, Hutch, and see what's going on in here. We have some work to do in here. This is going to be another big project this year. Oh no, it's fine. We have to get the trim up, the concrete cleaned up and stained. The guys who painted got paint all over these wooden beams. This is a historic building too, so that's a bit of a bummer, but we're gonna have to do something about fixing that. So it's kind of a big mess right now. It's a new ceiling fan to go up. Yeah, there's nothing in there right now. There were a bunch of chickens in here, but right now it's empty. Oh wait, it's not empty. What's in here? Crab. It's just crab in there right now. Lots and lots of crab, wild caught blue crab. About time to start crabbing again, huh? Yeah. Okay.
Five bovine friends. One of which is not my friend. Always sneaking out, going to the front yard. Hey Hutch, what's your favorite song? Is that cowboy song?
Can my blue dragon eat these?
What is that? Do you know what it is?
Golden nettle.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he can eat them.
Heather had this great idea of basically digging out the pathway and using that dirt instead of spending $1,000 at the store. It's pretty good dirt. I just fluffed it up over there a minute ago, and Ailey and Grandpa's worm garden. Just stuck my hand in it and went straight to the bottom. It's real workable. But gotta get all this wood out of here.
Yep.
Winter weight comes in handy.
Yeah.
Beginning of spring.
And look at that.
Burn pile.
Amazing. Fence is down. I'm gonna back up a little bit. See the vision now. I'm gonna come back here. I can really see it. Okay, Hutch, Ailey, I got some contractor bags over here, and I need you guys to walk around the garden, and you see any little bits of trash or anything that needs to be cleaned up. We gotta get this garden ready for spring. Gotta clean some stuff up. What's the plan here?
I don't know, I've never done this.
Might work, might not work. Taking the scrap fence that we just pulled down and trying to use it to drag the soil flat. What do you think, Ailey? You helped plant all these onions.
Good start.
Yeah, that definitely worked.
I don't think we should give it any more, Hutch. We gotta do the rest by hand.
Question.
What?
Like, so how do I turn?
You wanna turn left? Do that. You wanna turn right? Do that, okay?
Okay.
You wanna go backwards? Pull them back. It's gotta be to the side to start.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree that Hutch is better than me at driving the lawnmower. The other day we started cleaning out in here. All this hay and manure is going to that new garden space, so we're going to finish that up today as well.
Site of a future garden bed each. Look at that. When we first got the piglets, we had 3 little piglets, not much bigger than this killer cat right here. And we put them in the little yard between the house and the country store where the garden now is. And in a couple of months, and when we put them in there, the grass was really tall. And they went in there and they just broke everything down. And for a while it looked like this or this. And then before too long, it was just bare dirt down to nothing. Which is fine, because we were turning that into a raised bed garden, which they actually helped us out a lot with that. And then we tried to do little paddocks over there that were, I don't know, 50 feet by 80 feet. And we thought, okay, we'll just move the pigs every week or every 2 weeks. It's hard to say that when you have a full-time job, so it got to the point where we were moving them to these little extra areas, and then they would like beat it down to nothing. And then we would move them to the next one when we got a chance to do it. And then it wasn't very long because they were getting bigger and stronger.
They were like overgrazing those paddocks.
Overgrazing. So
Yeah.
it's like, all right, let's just give him this whole expanse. And we're actually, these things are really easy. I think we did the whole line, probably about 1.5 acres, a couple hours, banging these guys.
Point is though, this is what pig power can do. They are either extremely, you can look at it as they're extremely destructive, or you can look at it as they're extremely beneficial. You just have to put them to work. It's like, don't buy a bush hog, just buy an actual hog if you have bushes that you need to get rid of. They'll do it. But if you want them in a rotational grazing system, you got to move them frequently or they'll overdo it.
Right there, when the pigs accidentally, or intentionally, I guess on their part, they broke into the goat area, and it was a couple days before we could get them fixed.
Yeah, that was not ideal. They tore up the goat pasture. They till essentially. They root with their snouts and they till all the earth up. But it worked out great for us in the kitchen garden, because we're putting in walkways and patio and these raised beds and things. It was fine to just let them completely take it down to nothing, and they did that. I mean, that just saved us a ton of manual labor.
And we're red, and those little coonies are. They're in a little space, and then we're gonna release them to the next space. I would have done it already, but my weed whacker, gotta replace that weed whacker. Move them into the next space, and then Heather's gonna plant squash or pumpkin or some such thing. But I'm not gonna do the tilling. We went to the auction, think we were gonna buy a tiller. Nah, we don't need a tiller, we got pigs.